guys, this is Arm Productions, aka 94673, and I am back in Area X Pod 14. 14. It's getting really intense here, and I stopped in a kind of a bad place, but what happened was, Belph found out that, Art's copyright were actually the ones who, cause the world to fall to something. They caused the damage in the first place, actually. So Belph is kind of shocked. And let's go. That is right. That is. I can't do it. That is right. What was recorded in the computer is the truth. But what is wrong with it? We are destined to lead the world. Certainly, we are allowed to do as we please. Oh, that is wrong, you troll. Anyway. No, that's just wrong. See, Belph is on my side. Anyway. And why is that? Aren't we supposed to lead the people? Isn't that what Dad told you all this time? Yes, he did. That is why. And that is why he ended up paying with his own life. What do you mean? Your father, Elbeck, died from a something syndrome. In other words, he dies from radiation poisoning. But I thought we can resist the I need to find out what that word is. They say it too much. Radiation. We can't resist that. You say? It was just a fairy tale we created to fool everyone. Why do we have to do that? Million ago. I can't even. That word we say too much as well. Anyway, humans lived at the peak of something. Unfortunately, this came with a price. In less than a century, mankind has managed to deplete the majority of Earth's natural resources. Many special species died off. In time, we also lost the very thing that many of us have taken for granted: electricity. Our ancestors struggled over 1,000 years to create the perfect power plant. From the discovery of Axelium to the creation of the actual power. It was meant to be revolutionary for mankind. However, that effort was not so many words. That effort was not that it generates high-level radiation, which is far more dangerous than nuclear power. Around the same time, there was also an ongoing research on children and biological weapons. A research that was first initiated by Dr. Loyal, the same chairman of what's copyright at the time. It was beyond anyone's expectations that something seemingly unrelated will eventually become the key to the creation of the vaccine. They discovered how some of those children has developed the ability to resist radiation for a short amount of time. They called the children the radioactive children. A brand new experiment began, and they spent hundreds of years perfecting those children until they could create children who have the capability of resisting it completely. And then, 7 years ago, a girl was born. A girl. Don't tell me. The girl you happened to see just now. She was the ultimate result of that experiment. The only one in the world who is immune to the radiation poisoning. She was the ultimate. I don't know what happens. I don't know what she meant, how she meant to escape, but it matters not. We will find her in no time. Besides, she has already fulfilled her purpose. Using her genetics as a sample, we have successfully created the vaccine with it, and we can finally use the actual power without restraint. Then why did we just give the vaccine? Why didn't we just give the vaccine to everyone? There's no reason to hug it all to ourselves. You are so naive, just like your father. We have never planned to share it from the very beginning. It was our ancestors' wish to monopolize everything. The creation of actual power, the vaccine, and the underground cities, all of them were for this purpose. I don't understand. Why would our ancestors wish for that? It seems that you misunderstood, my dear. We don't research for the benefit of the people. We do so to benefit ourselves. But that's just being selfish. That's right, we are selfish. And that is the human nature. No, dear Belph, have you ever tried creating something with everything you ever had? When you are done, what will you do? Do you show it to everyone? Do you wish to get praised? Do you want to get something in return for your hard work? That is how we are. We drive the world's technology forward far more than anyone else in the world. So much blood and sweat were put into this. It disgusts me to think that we have to share it with those who have done nothing to contribute to our world. This is our reward, don't you think? No! Besides, everyone follows us happily in the end, don't they? It matters not if they are stuck in the little cage we provided, as long as they don't realize that we were the one in the first place. They were the one in the first place. No! This is wrong. All of this is wrong. Then, are you planning to give up your current life? Huh? You're free to think what you want, but remember, your comfortable home, the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the money you donate, they were all taken from the people you wish to help. You are already one of us, regardless of how much you like to believe otherwise. So, no, Belph, you're crying again. You're born to be a leader. A leader should not cry easily. I don't want to be such a leader. I wanted to help everyone because I believed your words. I always thought that you were the greatest man in the world. I dreamed to be like you one day. Now, what am I supposed to do? Uncle, even you lied to me. Everything is just a lie. A lie, huh? That's right. You must have felt betrayed at this moment. I understand that feeling very well. Don't be mistaken, my dear Belph. I didn't betray you. I was never the person you thought I was. It was your own assumptions that I was a great person. In the end, it was only your expectations that betrayed you. I still remember those words clearly to this day. When you believe, you must also be prepared to be betrayed. That is so sad. That is what he taught me. Ever since, I can never trust anyone. I came to learn not to expect anything anymore. Not even you, Elsia. What's a kid doing here? It's nothing new, isn't it? Children stranded on the streets are everywhere nowadays. What has the world become? What? You pity him? Why? Then why don't you adopt that kid? Go adopt that kid. No way. I can't even take care of my own family. Just leave him alone. Let's pretend we never saw him. Yeah. I ran away from home that day. I couldn't stand staying with Uncle. I sat alone in the corner of the street. I didn't know what to do. Uncle didn't bother to find me. He clearly knew that I couldn't live on my own. He knew that I would return to him eventually. I had no other place to go in this world. He's right. I was one of them regardless of how much I'd like to believe otherwise. This is my fate. To deceive, to manipulate, that's my nature. I've always wondered, that day, if I didn't notice you in the forest, would everything be different? You were the one who changed my life. Not just once, but twice. What do you mean? I was surprised to see you appear in the institute. But what surprised me the most is how similar we are. We can only take pleasure from the pain of others. Watching you is like watching my reflection in the mirror. Being around you can only remind me of how disgusting and pitiful I've become. That's why I really hate you. Oh, oh. I see. How can you take it so calm, Elsia? It's like getting stabbed. Is that how it was? It makes a lot of sense if I think about it. Despite being so close, sometimes I can't help but feel that you're the one who's farthest away from me. Tell me, were you the one who was responsible for Irina and the stolen Eon database? You already knew the answer, didn't you? Don't say that you never suspected me. And here we go to one of the choices. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to save one of the choices that will settle it all. And you can see here in the path, we're on the right path, but if we take the wrong choice here, we go down here, and if we take the right choice, we go here. And we have to lie to him. And I am pretty sure, I cannot remember, but that to lie, we have to say that we knew it from the very beginning. I think so. And if it's wrong, then we can also always go back, right? We knew it from the very beginning, and if we just get the bad end, right? And then we can take the good end after that. Then you can get it. They're both also. So yeah. And I would say I never suspected you is wrong because is right because she really never suspected him. Isn't that right? Let's check status. Yeah, she never suspected him. I knew it from the very beginning. I think that's it, okay? Don't kill me if it's not. I knew it. I knew it from the very beginning. Oh, yeah. I've always been thought that there was something wrong when I met you at the day after the incident. There's no way that you could be unrelated to that incident. Before I came here, I had so many questions I wanted to ask. But I realized that perhaps I never wanted to know the answer. Irina was my best friend. And you? What about me? I found myself far lost at words. Before I knew it, I've already been a couple of steps behind. Unable to gaze at him any further, I turned my back to him and ran as fast as I could. She ran away from me again. It's just like that time. Elsie. Well. Were you watching? Why, yes. You were more ruthless than I thought. Won't you mind if she ended up hating you? It won't happen. She won't hate me any more than she already has. Because she never liked me in the first place. Please, I beg you, don't do anything to her. Are you willing to do so much for her, and yet she will never know it? You're such a hopeless child, my dear Belph. In any case, I fulfilled my promise. You better do the same. Of course I will. Alright, let's see what's path 1. We can't see that yet. Go to the status. Once a young and innocent mind, the purer it is, the easier it for it to become tainted. I feel adoration, hatred, and helpless. Powerful mixture of emotions as Belph talked about his uncle. The level of influence Troll has over him far exceeds my expectation. He's the one who's responsible for shaping Belph to the way he is. Is this really the reality I have to accept? Alright, I will have to end this episode here. Thank you for sticking with me. I don't know, maybe 1-2 parts more. I will see you next episode. Yes, let's see if we did it right, okay? See you next time.